Okay, so welcome guys in my another video, and basically I have seen a good response in my previous Blender video, and I have told you that if I get the good response in that video I'm going to create a series. So yes, this is episode 2 of my Blender video, and today I'm going to teach you that how you can unwrap the UV of your mountain model and also uh, create some kind of sort of good textures in your mountain. So let's get back to the topic, and yes, please make sure to check the description box. Why I'm telling you this? Because I have provided the texture link in the description box, not the particular texture I've used, but I have mentioned the link of the website which is providing a free 8K textures, and there are 500 plus textures available in that website. So please make sure to check the description box. Also follow me on Instagram if you want to, and if you're new to the channel, please press the subscribe button. So let's get back to the Blender. Okay, so after jumping to the Blender, we have created this mountain, and if you don't know that how I created this mountain in 1 minute, so you can press here, somehow here in the I button, and check out my first video if you want to. Okay, so now we are going to see that how we are going to put the texture and how to unwrap the UV of this mountain. Okay, so here you can see there are 4 shaders given. First one is of wireframe mode, second is a normal basic model mode, and third one is a kind of some kind of a the second one shade and the combination of a rendering some kind of shade. So it will basically show you the only white shade kind of. And the fourth one, this is the last one, the render one. First we start the process while taking out the UV. So press the tab on your keyboard, and if your tab is maybe not working, so you can just switch to the object mode to the edit mode. So you will basically see like kind of this kind of structure. So how you're gonna like create a UV of this mountain. So just simply press U and you will get the unwrap option. Press that unwrap option, and in a few minutes or a seconds, it depends on your system. After completing the UV process, if you want to see that our UV is completely done or not, then just press again the tab. And I again tell you, if your tab key is not working, then go from edit to object mode. And if you want to see that UV is taken out or not, then go to that object data and just simply drag down and go to the UV's map, and you can see there is a UV map shown in this. So we can say that our UV process is completely done in just a few seconds only. Okay, now let's jump into the rendering mode. Still we can't see anything just because of we didn't put any textures in our model. Okay, so directly jump into the modifier tab and just go to the add modifier and add the displacement map. And kind of this kind of sort of structure you can see it here, but we don't have to worry about this. We can fix it later. Nothing more it takes to settle up this thing. Okay, so now let's jump into the texture part and just tap on the new, the plus icon you can see, and still our kind of this something new shape arrives. But I am telling you again that you don't need to worry about this thing much. We can fix it later. It will take just a seconds to fix this thing. Okay, so a quick thing I forgot to tell you about why I add the displacement modifier. Because displacement modifier allow you to add some kind of, it gives you the admin settings, like how can I explain, like it allow you to add more grass around it. Like you can customize how you want to put some kind of grass on the x-axis, maybe on y-axis, or on the top of the mountain, bottom, or maybe the mid one, maybe the mid part of the mountain. It allow you to put the kind of different materials on the mountains on your customization basis. So it's necessary to put the displacement map in your mountain model if you are creating an environment. So I will suggest you to use the displacement. So for now, press to the open, and I will just wait till I found my file. Okay, so here I have added the displacement modifier. So right now I just have to import the displacement one only, nothing much more. And you can see some kind of sort of this kind of thing is showing, so don't worry, we will change this setting. Okay, so make sure in your color space just go from sRGB to the linear one, and just scroll down a little bit more, and you can see the mapping option. Also there is a repeat x and y, and showing the value 1, then just go and press till maybe 4, or you can go up till 8 also. It depend on you, but maybe it's depend on your system, so I will just put it till 4. Now we just again go back to our displacement modifier, and for we have to fix this settings. Just firstly we go to the render. We can't able to see the texture because right now we are just able it that we have just input the only displacement map only. So we have to have to add materials and some kind of sort of the more textures. Let's go. So in the displacement modifier, let's change our coordinates from local to UVs, and we can see like we are facing this these problems still. So just go to the strength and just decrease it by around, I will tell you, 0.010, maybe like 0.01. Yes, we can find this, and this values depends on your mountain. Like I have created this mountain terrain, so it is a good number of value to put 0.01. But if your mountain is different, like you have chosen some kind of different mountain structure, so it's this values depends on your numbers. So just check out by yourself. I again want to customize something, so I will just go to 0.02, maybe some kind of this, and 0.03 is the final one. So you can see some kind of a mountain impacts now. Previously it is showing a very smoother way in the mountain, but actually the mountain looks like some kind of slope. Maybe there kind of a hole digged inside the mountain. So we created this kind of effect by using the strength, and make sure to change your coordinate from local to UVs. Also I don't need the much because my concept is to create some kind of Indian hills. So I just put about till 0.02. It's good to go. Now let's do the final structure of the rendering section. Jump to the render mode, and I can see some kind of snow texture is coming up in this. Even I don't add any texture, and I know like you have raised many of questions that bro, you whatever step you had done, we also done the same step, but still we are not getting this kind of render. So let me clear you one thing. You have to change your render settings and some kind of a few more settings to do. So let's just get back to the settings sections, and when we go to the render settings, so let's just change your render engine from EV to cycle. Like it defaultly selected the EV, so you just change your EV from cycle. Also change your from future set, it defaultly selected was supported, so just change to the experimental. And if you have graphic card, then just go to the GPU computed from CPU. Why GPU compute? Because it will show you the fast render process. But make sure if you have graphic card, then only change from CPU to GPU, and if you don't have, then just put it till the CPU. It will work, but it will take some kind of time. Also off the noise threshold in the viewport, not in the render one, and just change from samples like from 0 to 32. Also in the max sample we will put the 4096 for now only. We will change it later for future videos. And in the light paths, you like the default value, it come up to 12, not 123, sorry. In the light path it will show you the 12. So let's just change to the 8 one, because it will reduce the lights falling it, otherwise it will look like a very brighty environment. So we don't want to create like, we have to create some kind of shadow thing, so we just put it to the 8 only, not goes up to 12. So yeah. Also go to the output properties and make sure to get your resolution is up to 2000, and make till frame rate is okay to have 24 fps. Also change your frame rate and duration from 250 to 240, and yes, make sure you have a latest Blender version installed, which is 3.6.1. Link is in the description if you don't find the latest version, so you can download it from there. Also there are some kind of output settings, but for now we don't need to change anything. Okay, so yeah, here we are going to start our texture part. uh, I will increase the shader section, and if you're not able to see this kind of so just go to the shader editor from your default thing. So I will just press on shader editor, and this kind of option you can see it here. So right now we can see nothing is applied in this mountain. So let's apply some kind of sort of textures in this and just create our first mountain and textures. Just jumping to the shader part, and we going to press that new button and just click outside, and in the principal BDF just select on the principal BDF and press Ctrl Shift T to open your file manager, and just simply drag and paste it out here. So you can see the good texture is here. Yes, so our first part is completed. Okay guys, for now I have done with my video. I have shown you how you can unwrap UVs, also how to apply texture on your mountain. Obviously this is not the final texture I'm going to put in it. I have to do more customization in this, putting some more nodes and some kind of more crazy stuff. So I'm going to do in my next video. I will show you that how you can put it more, like how you can create more realistic texture in this. Okay, so see you soon in next video, next Sunday sharp at 10:30. And if you find this video helpful, so please share this video to your friends, family members who are facing some kind of sort of issues in this. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Bye log.